Hello everyone, I'm Klaudia. A very warm welcome to the Enthu revision series of the Enthu English Podcast. We're continuing our learning adventure at full speed, mindfully revisiting the knowledge bites you've gained along the way. Remember, we're unstoppable. Let's go! As usual, get ready for an engaging mix of listening, speaking. I do mean it. Speaking is really is a great. It should actually. It should be a great part of this revision series. And who knows, maybe a bit of writing too, if that's your preferred learning style as well. Before we dive right into the vocabulary practice, I'd like to revisit the key moments in the last episode on learning English through intuition. So, in a nutshell, there are several takeaways. So, number one, kids have an uncanny ability to absorb new languages effortlessly because they naturally grasp language patterns and how words fit together like pieces of a puzzle. What about the second takeaway? It's about adults. Adults, on the other hand, might find themselves envious of kids' language skills. Of course, but no worries. There's hope for us grown-ups too. The third takeaway from the previous episode is it's all about our memory system. So declarative memory is our secret weapon for remembering facts. And as adults, we excel at it. We excel at it because we can pay attention to and recall details with precision. Then, non-declarative memory, which is all about learning skills without even realizing it, is where kids shine, without doubt. However, sometimes it happens that these two memory systems engage in a friendly or not so friendly competition when we adults try too hard, rather too hard to cram facts into our brains. It can actually hinder, prevent, or in some ways stop our natural language learning abilities. So there's little focus on intuition, on the intuitive side of our learning. So, what's the secret sauce for adults to become language wizards? Wizards. Well, what about just trusting your instincts or indulging in enjoyable language activities? And most importantly, relaxing when going deep into vocabulary or grammar. In simpler terms, just live and breathe the language. Yeah, breathe it. Make it part of your daily routine. And I think that the greatest achievement and the moment when it comes it's blissful, I would say, when English becomes part of your identity, part of you deep inside at the core. Now, let's talk about language chunks. Last time, I didn't handpick specific phrases for you to focus on. Instead, I encourage you to follow your instincts. Yes, that's right. What resonated with you the most when it comes to the chunks? What words or phrases captured your attention? What caught your ear? Have you been able to weave them, combine them into your language repertoire since then? To put these chunks to use and apply them in some situations. Because I trust that you've been diligently working with your chosen language chunks, let's channel our mental energies into three particular phrases from our last episode. And these are tune in, take the lead, without doubt, and soak up. You're listening to the Enthu English Podcast, and I'm your host, Klaudia. Now let's get a taste of how these phrases fit into real-life situations with these personal statements. The first one: as a parent, I often find myself taking the lead in planning family outings and activities. Coordinating schedules and making sure everyone has a great time can be quite demanding, but it's incredibly rewarding, satisfying to see my family growing closer through these shared experiences. The second one: without doubt, my love for photography is a lifelong passion, and the act of capturing passing moments brings me immeasurable joy beyond imagination. I'm constantly exploring new techniques to enhance my skills, and it's a journey I cherish. The third one, with the chunk soak up, attending live music concerts provides me with the perfect opportunity to soak up the raw energy and unfiltered emotions of the performances, almost like unedited. Whether it's a powerful rock band or the delicate melodies of a classical orchestra, I enjoy every chance to immerse myself in the magic, beauty of live music. All right, now can you resonate with any of these scenarios? Which one? How specifically? Now let's turn our attention to the meaning, to the definitions of these chants. To take the lead means to assume control or guide and organize activities or people in a particular situation. So it's much like the conductor of an orchestra setting the tempo and direction of a musical performance. Without doubt, it's a phrase used to express complete certainty and confidence in a statement or belief. And in this way, you don't really leave any room for hesitation or skepticism. No room for these things. Soak up. To soak up means to fully accept and enjoy an experience, especially when it involves absorbing the atmosphere, emotions, or details of a particular moment or place. And it's kind of similar to enjoying a warm and comforting cup of tea on a chilly evening. And such chilly, by the way, and such chilly evenings, it makes me think of these chilly evenings, might be coming our way soon. I'm talking about Poland, of course. I know, too pessimistic. Sorry, my bad. Now, what about speaking? Let's kickstart your speaking practice with these perhaps thought-provoking questions. Who knows if you see them as such. So the first two questions include the chant take the lead. Can you share an example of a situation where it's important for someone to take the lead? In what situations? In your opinion, what qualities make a person effective in taking the lead in a team or project? So in other words, what does it take to take the lead? What qualities do you need to be successful in it? Now, two questions related to or with the phrase without doubt. Do you have something in your life that you can confidently declare as your absolute favorite? What is that? Your absolute favorite. Without doubt, no doubt about it. How do you react when someone asserts something without doubt, with complete certainty and confidence, especially when you're not entirely convinced of the statement? Now, two questions with the phrase soak up. What's a leisure activity you enjoy where you can simply soak up the atmosphere, the emotions? Can you recall a time when you were eager to soak up knowledge or information about a particular topic? Yeah, knowledge or information, soaking up knowledge. All right, that wraps up our revision session. Um, Thank you so much for choosing to embark on this fresh learning journey with me. I'm totally thrilled that you're on board for some enjoyable language exploration. And I believe that this exploration might continue until the end of the world. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments or during our sessions. Your feedback is always valuable, so I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Now, here's a fascinating idea to consider, I think, as the weekend is coming. What if we let our non-declarative memory take the lead starting from today? What about this one? The our constant need for total control over our learning process can leave us feeling drained and motivated. And I think that if we could if only we could embrace the flow and trust our instincts and simply let the language come to life naturally. So, hoping that you might have some free time the coming weekend, you could do just that. As for what's in store next week, well, I'd say get ready for a deep dive into the art of creating a learning space, the one that sparks your enthusiasm for English. You know what I mean? The kind of inspiring space and encouraging you to learn and absorb the knowledge. So join me for a captivating talk on the power of simply rearranging your room to heal a bad mood if you're in a bad mood, and simply unleash your full potential for language learning. And also stay tuned for part 2. There are 2 parts to this topic, where I'll share 6 practical tips to transform your study area into what I would call a haven of English enthusiasm of sorts. Okay guys, sending you wishes for successful learning. Stay enthused, and until next time, bye bye.